Hype TV people! Look at this. This one's part 2. So we've done the first one of this no money down deal, from the builder investor perspective. And obviously we've started now, so we're talking about this property from here, where the roof starts, down to there. And this is some offices that we've sourced and we brought ourselves. And it's a golden fleece. It's the one that doesn't happen very often, but everyone talks about. It's the no money down. So obviously the skip's on its way. We've got lots of timber we're going to get rid of there. And the lads have been in here for 1.5 days, people. And they've made a right mess. As you can see by the road that we've just been on, it's a little bit on the difficult side to keep getting skips delivered and permits and stuff, because it's actually a used road and it's access. Because this is all the car parking space, it's access for all these businesses, so we are having trouble to try and get rid of the stuff because we like a nice tidy site. But as you can see, the site's a right mess at the minute. But progress is severely going on, people. It's fantastic. So we'll have a bit of a walk around, you can see. So in the last video, in the first video, I said that I mentioned a few tips on how I've managed to save money. So advantage of being builder investor is builder knows how things go together, so builder can save money. And I'm going to talk you through another couple of tips. So I'm going to be giving little tips through this series of what has been going on and how I've saved money, folks. So this was previously the toilets, and as you can see, now it's a big old mess. So while I'm here, I'll talk you through a little bit of what we found. So again, we've brought these offices, and we're doing a conversion, and we've found out that the workmanship that's been done previously is obviously not to regs. There's lots and lots of naughties in here. So we've got some drains that we've exposed. So this is actually inside the building, and those go to these uprights here and there. But for one, it's not very deep, and two, these actually come through one of these outlets over there instead of the obvious one there. So there's some 90-degree bends there, which is going to be prone to blockages. And that goes down and comes into here, which is fine. But then the original salt glaze stuff, which you can probably just about see with the blue rag. Can you see it there, beyond there? Tickle, tickle, tickle! A bit of a blue rag there. That's the original salt glaze pipe, which goes into here. So we're going to be using that and teeing off. And that's why this trench has started to be dug out. Because this is where the bin store is going to be on the drawings, folks. This part is the other side. So this is going to become a flat from where I'm standing here. And then from this wall right the way back there is going to become a flat. But we're taking and removing all this wall here. So where I've just been where them toilets are, all that's going to be one flat as well. So this is a really nice sort of space. So the advantage of doing some of the rip outs and some of the things that I've managed to save. So obviously with it being a flat, head height is always going to be an issue, yeah? So as we can see behind, we've exposed the existing steels to check out what they are, to see if they comply with current regs. And we've also got some old oak beams. And as you can see, we've got a split there. So we're going to have to remove that, but I wanted to remove that anyway because of head height. So we're putting some steels in there. The head height will be nice. The gas meter, which is there, is being relocated because we're actually making some bin stores. So we're going to make some bin stores, which are going to be accessed from outside. And a bin is only, say, up to my chest height. So the void above it is going to be free. So what I wanted to do is put some plywood in there. And I wanted to have the electric meter, the water meter, the gas meter inside that void for each property, so that everything's nice and neat and out of the way. But you know, if the meters need reading, or if they're not using smart meters or whatever else, it's all accessible from outside, not from inside. So that was a little design tip from myself. That was my input on the drawings. So, okay, so how have I saved some money? So when the original drawings were done, so I'm just going to explain to you where I am so this makes sense. So that's the main entrance coming in. We come down some stairs. Obviously I'm stood here now. So this wall here, we were taking some of it out, but I'm worried about the head height. So by doing the rip out, we've realised that we've probably got another 300mm from the top of this original ceiling to there. Now obviously the architect would never know that. So if I take you upstairs, so what we've actually said off the plans is we were going to take out all this floor that I'm currently standing on, all of it, and raise the floor up to gain the head height. Downstairs, we were 300mm too short, but because we've taken the ceilings down, there's a full ceiling, which means we've gained the 300mm. Which now means I don't need to change all this floor. So that's a massive saving, because all this floor was coming out and was being lifted to give the flats downstairs the head height. But then that also had a knock-on effect, because if this floor is higher 300mm, as I'm standing, head height can be a bit of an issue again. Now, because these are existing, I want to really try and keep them, but because the head height was going to be, we thought was going to be a major issue, because it would, you know, if you imagine another 300mm, that's probably going to come to my shoulder height. It's going to be a real pain. So we then said, what we'll do is we'll remove these beautiful king trusses and put some steels. So where these purlins are here, so from there, down to there, and down to there, we were going to build some walls up the middle to take the steels. So they're going to be great big steels, which meant we had to take the roof off, remove these great big oak trusses to make way for the floor height downstairs to come up. So obviously, because we've moved everything up, everything's going to be an issue, but because we've taken it apart, I've managed to tweak the design now, and I haven't got to do it, so now I can now keep these great big oak trusses, which is going to be a really nice feature. I think it's going to add good value to these flats. It also means I don't have to remove all the floor area here, which means I've saved another cost, so I haven't got to change the floor. So that's literally saved thousands and thousands, or tens of thousands of pounds, and it's going to add value by having these wonderful features. So there you go, there's a little tip from Builder Investor. This video, if you've watched it, won't be a waste, because you may have learned something. So although we have a plan which gives us a good structure, by sending us in first and letting us do a little bit of recce, we can use our skills to make and create more money. So, something else that we're doing is we're going to be removing this wall because it doesn't work with the plan that I've got, so I want it all removing. So we're going to have to put a steel from where my finger is there, tickle, all the way across to there, tickle, so that all the wall below can come out, which means the wall downstairs can come out, and there's another saving, but I'm going to show you that on the next video. So on the next video, I'm going to show you even more how I've saved money by tweaking the current design and actually making it better. So I'm not going to give away too much in every video, so you have to stay tuned for the next one, people. So anyway, we've done some inspection holes there and there, and we've also taken some bricks out around this purlin, because what we were wondering is this purlin here one purlin? So is this one basically from that king truss that goes there? You can see there's a break. This then goes across into the wall and continues from the other side of the wall onto the top of that king truss. So we were wondering, because this wall's quite thick, as you can see, the depth of the wall is quite thick. We were wondering, is that one piece of wood, or is that two pieces of wood? Does it end there? So is it literally a piece from there to there, and then another piece from there to there? So remember, this piece of wood here that comes across all the way through. So we've got to make some inspection holes, which I've just done. and it's actually 2, so we've now got to replace this with 2 steels. I've now got the steel measurements, so I'm going to get those ordered straight away, because as soon as I can get that in, then all this wall can come straight out down here. So that's a quick update of where we are to now, and I've given you a couple of things on how the builder investor has been able to save money, which then means it's making money for the investment side. And stay tuned for the next video, because I'm going to give you another couple of tips on other things that I've done and tweaked the original design to again save costs and make some more money. So there we go. And just remember folks, the no money down deals are very, very rare. They're like the golden fleece. Jason and the Argonauts spent years and years traveling the 7 seas to find this, and we found it. So I thought I'd document it. So I hope you enjoy the series folks, and if you like it, like, share and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Mwah!